When life seems hard, the courageous do not lie down and accept defeat, instead, they are all the more determined to struggle for a better future. Perhaps we make too much of what is wrong and too little of what is right. The trouble with gloom is that it feeds upon itself, and depression causes more depression. It is through this lens of history that we should view the conflicts of today, and so give us hope for tomorrow. Although we are capable of great acts of kindness, history teaches us that we sometimes need saving from ourselves, from our recklessness or our greed. Our modern world places such heavy demands on our time and attention that the need to remember our responsibilities to others is greater than ever. While we may have more still to endure, better days will return, we will be with our friends again, we will be with our families again, we will meet again. When peace comes, remember it will be for us, the children of today, to make the world of tomorrow a better and happier place. We all need to get the balance right between action and reflection. With so many distractions, it is easy to forget to pause and take stock. I know of no single formula for success. But over the years I have observed that some attributes of leadership are universal and are often about finding ways of encouraging people to combine their efforts, their talents, their insights, their enthusiasm, and their inspiration to work together. I believe that, young or old, we have as much to look forward to with confidence and hope as we have to look back on with pride. People are touched by events which have their roots far across the world. Even when your life seems most monotonous, what you do is always of real value, and importance to your fellow men. Each day is a new beginning. I know that the only way to live my life is to try to do what is right, to take the long view, to give of my best in all that the day brings, and to put my trust in God. Over the years, those who have seemed to me to be the most happy, contented and fulfilled have always been the people who have lived the most outgoing and unselfish lives. We may hold different points of view, but it is in times of stress and difficulty that we most need to remember that we have much more in common than there is dividing us. We know the reward is peace on earth, goodwill toward men, but we cannot win it without determination and concerted effort. What I say to you now, as your queen and as a grandmother, I say from my heart. No one who knew Diana will ever forget her. Millions of others who never met her, but felt they knew her, will remember her. But for me, in the months since the death of my beloved Philip, I have drawn great comfort from the warmth and affection of the many tributes to his life and work, from around the country, the Commonwealth and the world. We cheered the King and the Queen on the balcony and then walked miles through the streets. I remember lines of unknown people linking arms and walking down Whitehall, all of us just swept along on a tide of happiness and relief. I think it was one of the most memorable nights of my life. It's inevitable that I should seem a rather remote figure to many of you, a successor to the kings and queens of history.